Okay, here we go. Going up the river now.
4 a.m. comes awful early, and I was dead on my feet. But if you're gonna catch the biggest fish, you gotta lose a little sleep. Well, I packed my gear and a couple beers, and I headed for my favorite spot. But I cursed my luck when I saw his truck right where I pulled off. Was hoping to have the river to myself that day, 'cause the river don't talk, the river don't care where you've been, or what you've done, or why it is you're standing there. It just rolls on by, whispering to your soul, it's gonna be alright. The river just knows. The way the sun bounced off the water, I could hardly make him out, but I could see he had a fish on, a big old rainbow trout. The fight went on forever, and as they headed down my way, I saw his military haircut and the new scars on his face. And right then I knew what brought him to this place. You know the river don't talk, the river don't care where you've been, what you've done, or why it is you're standing there. It just rolls on by, whispering to your soul, it's gonna be alright. The river just knows. He held that fish down in the water, and he coaxed it back to life. He said, I'll help you get your wind back, 'cause you helped me get mine. And all I could think to say was welcome home. But I think that river said it best on its own. 'Cause the river don't talk, you know the river don't care where you've been, what you've done, why it is you're standing there. It just rolls on by, whispering to your soul, it's gonna be alright. The river just knows, it's gonna be alright. The river just knows.
Well, me and my lady had our first big fight, so I drove around till I saw the neon lights of a corner bar, and it just seemed right, so I pulled up. Not a soul around but the old barkeep down at the inn and looking half asleep. But he walked up and said, what'll it be? I said, the good stuff. He didn't reach around for the whiskey, he didn't pour me a beer. His blue eyes kinda went misty. He said, you can't find that here, 'cause it's the first long kiss on a second date. Mama's all worried when you get home late, and dropping the ring in the spaghetti plate, 'cause your hands are shaking so much. And it's the way that she looks with her rice in her hair, eating burnt suppers the whole first year, and asking for seconds to keep her from tearing up. Yeah, man, that's the good stuff. He grabbed a carton of milk and he poured a glass, and I smiled and said, I'll have some of that. We sat there and talked as an hour passed like old friends. saw a black and white picture and it caught my stare. It was a pretty girl with bouffant hair. He said, "That's my Bonnie, taken about a year after we wed." He said, "I spent 5 years in the bottom when the cancer took her from me. But I've been sober 3 years now, 'cause the one thing stronger than the whiskey was the sight of her holding our baby girl. The way she adored that string of pearls I gave her the day that our youngest boy, Earl, married his high school love. And it's a new t-shirt saying I'm a grandpa, being right there as our time got small, and holding her hand when the good Lord called her up. Yeah, man, that's the good stuff." He said, "When you get home, she'll start to cry. When she says I'm sorry, say so am I. And look into those eyes so deep in love, and drink it up, 'cause that's the good stuff. Yeah, that's the good stuff." I'm meeting my buddies out on the lake. We're headed out to a special place we love that just a few folks know. There's no signing up, no monthly dues. Take your Johnson, your Mercury, or your Evan Root and fired up. Beat us out at Party Cove. Come on in, the water's fine. Just idle on over and toss us a line. Fast trackers, mainliners, and a party bark strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out and getting loud all summer long. Side by side, there's 5 houseboat front porches, astroturf lawn chairs and tiki torches. Regular Joes rocking the boat, that's us, the Redneck Yacht Club. Bermuda's flip-flops and a tank top tan. He popped his first top at 10 a.m. That's Bob, he's our president. We're checking out the girls on the upper deck, rubbing in the 15 SPF. It's hot, everybody's jumping in. Later on when the sun goes down, we'll pull out the jar and that old guitar